With the death of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the long-term ideological balance of the Supreme Court hangs in the balance. And that has a lot of people very worried.
Our reproductive rights are on the line. Our labor rights are on the line.
We admire her accomplishments, but we're scared.
There's so many issues that are being decided right now, and a new member of the court is likely to have enormous impact.
Many other people are actually excited.
I hope we move forward.
I will be leading the charge.
We're at a tipping point in America regarding the Supreme Court and judiciary regarding the issue of life.
So how exactly did a divided nation get here this fall, just weeks before a historic presidential election? And where could we go from here? Since 1868, there have always been 9 Supreme Court justices. They are nominated by the president, but confirmed by the Senate. Typically, however, the president is able to get their pick through. Let's look at the court as it is now. Clarence Thomas, a conservative, was nominated by George H.W. Bush and has served since 1991. Stephen Breyer, a moderate liberal, was nominated by Bill Clinton and has served since 1994. George W. Bush nominated both Chief Justice John Roberts, who's conservative but has been a swing vote on many issues, and the very conservative Justice Samuel Alito. Although it's important to note, Alito was only confirmed after the failed nomination of Harriet Miers. President Obama nominated liberal justices Elena Kagan and Sonia Sotomayor, who were confirmed in 2009 and 2010. That's when things started to get tricky. See, the president doesn't just nominate Supreme Court justices, the president also nominates other federal judges as well. During President Obama's second term, Republicans in the Senate, led by Mitch McConnell, went to great lengths to block judicial nominations. And that led the Senate Majority Leader at the time, Democrat Harry Reid, to unleash the so-called nuclear option.
Today, Democrats pushed through a change in the filibuster rule that was so unthinkable, it was nicknamed the nuclear option.
Reid going nuclear helped President Obama get many judges through, but Senator McConnell warned that the nuclear option would come back to haunt Democrats in the future.
You'll regret this, and you may regret it a lot sooner than you think.
Nuclear winter really arrived in February 2016 when prominent conservative Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia suddenly died. At the time, Barack Obama had nearly 11 months left in his term, and he nominated Merrick Garland, a federal judge, to fill Scalia's seat.
Today I am nominating Chief Judge Merrick Brian Garland to join the Supreme Court.
But the Republican-controlled Senate said, no, we want the next president, not Obama, to pick Scalia's successor.
This nomination will be determined by whoever wins the presidency in the fall. I agree with the Judiciary Committee's recommendation that we not have hearings. In short, there will not be action taken.
So for most of 2016, there were only 8 Supreme Court justices, and when Donald Trump took office, Republicans also took control of the Senate, and they extended the nuclear option to Supreme Court nominations. Just 50 Senate votes would be needed to push through President Trump's picks. First came Neil Gorsuch, who was confirmed by a 54 to 45 vote margin in 2017. A year later, Trump nominated Brett Kavanaugh, who was also narrowly confirmed after a bitter confirmation fight. So with a replacement now needed for Justice Ginsburg, Republicans say they are forging ahead with a confirmation despite their position just 4 years ago. Using the same logic as Lindsey Graham in 2016, it should be up to whoever wins this 2020 presidential election to nominate Ginsburg's replacement.
I want you to use my words against me. If there's a Republican president in 2016 and a vacancy occurs in the last year of the first term, you can say, Lindsey Graham said, let's let the next president, whoever it might be, make that nomination, and you could use my words against me and you'd be absolutely right.
But Republicans like Graham are using another justification, that in 2016 there was divided government and now there's not, to justify their flip-flop.
When there's a nominee of a party that is in the same party as the Senate, then typically they do confirm. So the Garland decision was consistent with that, and the decision to proceed now with the President Trump's nominee is also consistent with history.
And there's no actual rule preventing President Trump and the Senate from nominating and confirming a replacement before November 3rd. And even if President Trump loses to Joe Biden and Republicans lost control of the Senate, they would still hold power until January of next year. And they could confirm a nominee of Trump's choosing in what is called a lame duck session of Congress. President Trump has made clear that power and not precedent or concern for the stability of the Senate will dictate his decision-making.
We won the election, and we have the right to do it, and we have plenty of time. You know, we have a lot of time.
But listen,
it's not like we're tight.
Do you think?
And I think it should be. I think the final vote, should be taken, frankly, before the election.
So, with all that said, here's what's at stake. Until Ginsburg's passing, there was a 5-4 split between conservative and liberal justices. But a 6-3 conservative majority could drastically alter the judicial agenda for decades to come. That's why this is so incredibly consequential. It's also why some Democrats are vowing to trigger a whole new nuclear option. Will we see another escalation? Do McConnell and Trump have 51 votes to push a nominee through? The clock is ticking. Over the next few weeks, we'll find out.